その日世界中の人間は全て石になった。
Hey everyone, Rascal here.
And Mama. Welcome to our channel, Paws On Animation, and our podcast.
And today we are covering the Dr. Stone manga, finally!
Yes, what way to celebrate the final 2 cores of the anime than to read where it all started.
Yes.
With Senku!
Yes, Senku!
And all of his friends.
Yes.
Including Dr. Stone.
Yes.
But
before we start, be sure to like, subscribe, click notifications on future podcasts and Moto Pause videos.
And thank you so much for joining us today. Subscribing, sharing our videos, commenting, everything you do. We appreciate you so much, guys. Thank you. So yes, there's going to be some sad endings for Dr. Stone because not only is the series ending soon, but the manga has already ended.
Yes.
And we'll talk about that in a little bit.
Yes.
But this is one of the best animes that have been out recently.
Yes.
And we know Sylviane loves her Senku.
Yes, Senku!
So this is a treat for us to cover. And I really wanted to read it for a while, so I was really happy when Rascal suddenly turned up with volumes of the manga. I was excited, very excited. So for those of you not familiar with Dr. Stone, it's written by Richio Anagaki and illustrated by Boichi, who's a South Korean artist.
Really?
And they're based on Senku Ishigami, a genius, a scientific genius, who plans to rebuild civilization after humanity was mysteriously petrified over 3,700 years ago.
Mm-hmm.
It's adventure, post-apocalyptic, and sci-fi, and there are 27 volumes.
Wow.
To date. So far, guys, we're talking about it based on reading volumes 1 through 10.
Right.
We do plan on reading the complete series.
Yes.
There's anime right now is in its 4th season.
Right.
And it's called New World.
Yes.
Yes. And to date, there's 69 episodes.
Right.
And it actually began airing in July of 2019.
Right.
There's a spin-off manga called Dr. Stone Reboot Byakuya, based on Senku's dad.
Oh, okay.
And that was 1 volume, special edition. And that ran from October of 2019 to December of 2019. And then we got to see the anime film, which we also covered.
Yeah.
Dr. Stone Ryushi.
Yes.
Which came out in July of 2022. It ran 54 minutes. It wasn't in theaters. It was exclusively on Crunchyroll for a while, and then they showed it on Toonami.
Right. Since it wasn't even an hour, they said, let's just make it a special event for people to watch easily. And it worked out because it didn't feel like you were getting cheated by, if you don't go to the theater to see a under 60-minute thing, you don't see it.
And on Crunchyroll, at first it was only available subbed, we watched it, and then it was dubbed on Toonami, we watched it again.
Yes.
And was just as good both ways.
Yes.
Lastly, there's a video game called Dr. Stone Battlecraft. If any of you guys played it, let us know.
Oh, that's funny.
So what makes this manga so special that it got 4 seasons to cover the entire book series, plus a 1-volume spinoff on the dad?
Mm-hmm.
Well, you start telling us, and I'll tell you why I think it's so special, but it really is a special manga and a special series.
For me, I think it's because it made sure it stood out amongst anything else. It's still shonen, but sometimes there's a shonen standard or trope that they tend to have. So much so that we've had animes even sort of poke fun at it or exaggerate or put spins on it to reverse what they usually do in there to stand out. Mm-hmm. And the thing always goes, maybe a high school boy going through some issues or a bully or something, and they gotta show their strength to get stronger. It's usually some type of format like that in most shonen. Dr. Stone's format doesn't do any of that. The world ends.
Yes.
Within the first volume, everything's normal. Senku normally picks on Senku, but it's just normal. His best friend's gonna confess to the girl he's in love with, and then the world gets petrified and ends.
Yes.
and then it starts after he is set free. So that's already different right there. From the minute that happens, you know it's something different.
Absolutely. And to add to that, the comedy that's built in amidst it is what makes it fantastic, because you've got a comedy tragedy going in the beginning.
Yeah.
This is an event that is terrible. It's catastrophic. Humanity, as far as you've known, has been destroyed.
Mm-hmm.
And then all of a sudden, Senku emerges from the rock.
You're right.
And then you have the monkey saying, the man with his little pee-pee is out. And you're laughing hysterically. Now, that was an anime only. It's not in the manga.
Right.
But when you're reading the manga, part of what makes it special is also like a Horikoshi MHA. Not only can you hear all the characters' voices because you've watched the anime, but the best thing is it reads so well and so fun that if you never had an anime to support this, you would love this manga.
Still, yes.
It is perfect in every way in which it was written. It's got that perfect balance of drama, of a little bit of tragedy, of comedy, and the best part is the science is real science. Absolute
Yes.
positive science, not science made up for an alternate reality, another world, or with special words to account for
Yes.
the special writing.
Yes.
It's the science that you know in our earth.
Yes. And so it's also a part educational anime.
Absolutely.
It's-
Don't do this at home.
Right. But I think it was funny they say that, but we know some people try some of these things that are at least safer. And I think the one everyone tried was make your own cola at home. Because they actually show how to make it in the series when they wanted, I think, Jen to join. And people, I've seen videos of people actually doing the cola recipe because they wanted to actually try it at home. Like, oh my gosh, it works! So, yeah, so like, I learned from Dr. Senku.
And they had the first season of anime, there was one disclaimer. And then they had to bump it up the second season because of what you said. People were actually doing it.
Yes.
We really, really mean it. Don't do it.
Yes.
But it's just wonderful. Now, another thing that stands out from the manga versus the anime is that in the manga, everybody is glowed up. And they actually glowed people down for the anime.
And it's
which
like,
is usually
how?
the opposite.
Yeah. It's like, how? There's no way that should be possible, but
If
somehow.
you've never read the manga, Senku is even prettier. And Tsubasa is even prettier. I mean, Tsubasa, I'm thinking of another.
Another anime, yeah.
He's even prettier. And Chrome is pretty. And you're
Oh
just
my
like,
God.
what the heck is going on? Everybody's prettier in the manga.
Oh
Even the
my
girls
God.
are prettier in the manga.
Oh my god.
And they actually glowed them down because I guess they didn't want you paying so much attention to how they look and losing focus on the story and the science.
Yeah, I
And-
guess.
And thankfully, another thing that's toned down like 90% in the anime is the fan service.
Oh,
Kohaku is the center of the
Fan
majority
service.
of the fan service in here. Like 80% is her, and then the guys get 20. But it's Kohaku.
Mostly,
All the
yes.
time, you've got these drawings where a foot strategically placed or something's placed, and her dress is always up, and her butt is always out. And I'm very, very glad they took that out of the anime, because
True.
what would have happened is people wouldn't have taken it seriously, and it never would have lasted as long as it did.
Right. Because the only thing we see people talk about when it first aired on Twitter is that they thought that the eyes were way too far apart on the female characters, and they thought it looked kind of like aliens. Which, now we see the manga, it did look a little more spaced out than usual. So the second season, they did go and fix it so they look more like the manga.
It was the Sonic effect.
Yeah.
They corrected it. So, in 2021, the manga had over 10 million copies in circulation. By 2022, over 14 million. And over 15 million by the end of that year.
Yeah.
Now, as of 2024 December, over 18 million copies have been sold
Really?
of Dr. Stone.
Wow, so I tell you, it's super popular.
It also won the 64th Shogakukan, I hope I pronounced it correctly, Manga Award for the Shonen category in 2019. And the series placed second on the 4th Next Manga Awards in 2018.
Wow.
And Dr. Stone ranked 15th along with Keep Your Hands Off Aizoken on the Kono Manga Gasogoi list of top manga of 2018. In a poll in 2021, Dr. Stone ranked 100th.
Oh, it's like the bottom. Oh
Yes.
my gosh.
But that's okay because, and I'm going to quote this and read it quickly, before its anime series adaptation, Nicholas Dupree of Anime News Network included Dr. Stone on his list of the most underrated Shonen Jump manga. Dupree wrote that the series is, quote, brimming with surprisingly accurate facts about chemistry and engineering. Additionally, commenting, tons of jump manga can make impassioned speeches about the power of friendship or determination, but only Dr. Stone can do the same for the power of a light bulb.
Right.
And we know there's going to be copies of this manga going forward because it's been so successful. The covers are gorgeous to look at. You've been seeing them throughout the podcast. They have a distinct, unique look, but they are gorgeous. And this is just one of the best mangas out there for you to read if you haven't. So, if you read Dr. Stone, very simple title,
Right.
let us know in the comments. Do you love the manga as much as the anime like we do? Tell us. And if you haven't, get out there and get it from your local library, even if you don't want to purchase it. But we guarantee you will after you read it. It is just a fantastic read. Just 10 volumes in, and we're hooked for life.
Yes.
I can't wait to read the rest of the volumes. As of this podcast, only 25 have been released in English. So
Yes.
we've got 2 more volumes to catch up with once we finish through 25.
Right.
And hopefully we won't have to wait as long as we did like with JJK
Right.
to read the end of the series.
Right.
If you own it, let us know in the comments as well.
Right.
So if you've read the Dr. Stone manga, let us know in the comments. Even if you read Byakuya,
Mm-hmm.
the reboot,
Yes.
let us know that as well. What's your favorite volume?
Mm-hmm.
What are your favorite covers? How do you
Right.
think it compares to the anime? We think it does fantastic.
Yes.
And if you haven't read it, you really should. It'll give you an even greater appreciation for the anime.
Yes.
And little
And-
things that are manga only that are left and not covered in the anime,
Right.
you'll appreciate and laugh at them so much as well.
You have to get excited. And if you haven't already, subscribe for updates, reviews, favorite anime series, anime shows, and all things animation.
Yes, and thank you again for joining us today, subscribing to our channels, commenting everything you do. Guys, we appreciate you so much. As always,
You are special. Thank you so much for watching Rascal Entertainment.
And Mom Entertainment.
Have a fantastic day.
Peace.